Hey everybody, it's Kara at Mom Life. This is my 34-week pregnancy update, and that means we got 6 weeks to go until I live stream my unassisted birth. So go ahead and subscribe. As soon as labor starts, my due date is March 14th. As soon as labor starts, my husband and I are going to snatch up the camera and take you guys along with us, and we'll probably do a Q&A at the beginning of labor, and then we'll keep you with us until I have Molly, and we do the cord burning ceremony and maybe a Q&A at the end. So I hope you subscribe and join us for the live unassisted birth of Molly Faye, my 4th child, in about 6 weeks. March 14th is the due date. Alright, so I have a little note card with me this time because I've had a lot of things going on. Like the last couple weeks we had the stomach flu, and now this past week I got the stomach flu again. My kids went to my mother-in-law's, and then they came home Sunday, and one of my boys got sick, and then I got sick, my daughter got sick, everybody got sick but my husband. But it's just been, vomiting and diarrhea, and it has been awful. The stomach cramps, especially while you're pregnant, it just, it's like worse than labor. So I'm glad that that's over. I'm feeling better, and I'm doing everything I can to make sure that we don't get sick again. And I was taking vitamin D, Garden of Life vitamin D, what is it? It's a spray. And, we go through the family of 5, so we've been going through so many bottles of that. But I had heard about, like, sun lamps. And I didn't want to buy one, but we have a plant, like, grow lamp or grow light or whatever that we use downstairs. And we've started seeds down here. And some of my houseplants that look terrible because of my 15-month-old. Yeah, so we have those down here too. But anyways, I decided that I would look that up and see if I could get vitamin D from that, and sure enough, so we've all week we've been spending, like 30 minutes a day just all in front of that sun lamp, or grow light, sun lamp, whatever. And I think that's gonna help because in the winter, you're not getting vitamin D, so definitely think that that's what's wrong, why we keep getting sick, plus being around people that are sick. Okay, so that's what's been going on this week, and it has been crazy. But with baby, I've had lots of Braxton Hicks, and I'm so excited because that usually means that your labor will be easier and shorter. And well, all my labors have been pretty short, like 3 hours at the most. So every time I feel a little tightening, I'm like, yes, it's just your body practicing, getting ready for the real deal. And I have a feeling, since this is my 4th pregnancy, that it is going to go pretty fast. So, and I'm going to be at home, so relaxed in my own environment with my husband and my kids. So yeah, you'll definitely have to check that out. My last birth was pain-free. I was not scared at all, and this time I'm not scared at all, and I'm going to be at home in my own environment. So definitely it'll be something to see. If this is your first pregnancy, or if you're scared of birth at all, I'm going to show you that birth is not a medical event, should not be feared, and doesn't have to be painful. Alright, so I've been eating organic dates. They're supposed to help with labor. And I purchased organic raspberry leaf tea. This is the first time that I've been drinking that. We went to a organic market about an hour away, and I found that. So I'm gonna start drinking that and tell y'all, if I noticed anything different. I'm going to make an appointment Monday for the chiropractor to make sure my pelvis isn't unstable. Last pregnancy I went to the chiropractor, and I think that had a lot to do with, having an easy labor. So I definitely suggest suggest that. You know, I can tell my hips feel kind of off, and you just want to make sure, you know, it's not a narrow space they're trying to come out of, and just make sure everything's adjusted and stable. So that is definitely on my to-do list for next week. People have been, okay, I've had like 2 or 3 people comment and ask me about embarrassing symptoms, and like 2 were a while back, and like YouTube even thought it was like spam. So asking me like about gas and stuff. Well, I eat, you know, a whole food organic diet, so we eat a lot of vegetables and homemade, you know, fermented cabbage, sauerkraut. So I'm somebody that has gas like all the time, so I haven't noticed anything like really different with pregnancy. But yeah, so I guess some people are more gassy when they're pregnant, but other than, I can't really think of any embarrassing symptoms. Yeah, so people have been asking me about gas, but you know, I tend to have that all the time. I thought, you know, pretty much everybody has gas, don't they? But especially when you eat a lot of vegetables. I've been asked, what is the worst part of pregnancy? I love being pregnant. I love it. But at this point in pregnancy, you know, I'm so big, and I have the diastasis recti, or I think that's how you say it. So, which is really just abdominal muscle separation. And, you know, I got like a 3-finger gap, and I think it's from having, you know, kids back to back, and I'm just such a small frame person. So at this point in pregnancy, the worst part is picking up my other children, giving them a bath, changing diapers, you know, because it just feels like when I pick them up that I can feel it burning and separating even more. So I try, you know, not to lift them as much. My husband really helps me out, and try not to lift anything heavy really. So yeah, that would be the worst part of pregnancy. And plus, you know, the peeing all the time, waking up and peeing all the time. But, you know, 4th pregnancy, I'm just like used to that. I used to think, oh, it's so hard to be comfortable when you sleep, but now it's just like, you know, the sleeping part doesn't even bother me. It's just the muscle separation and the peeing all the time. I've been asked about doing, 2 people have asked me about the pre-pregnancy clothes try-on. You know, I am a mom of 3, so what I usually wear is, I don't hardly ever leave the house, maybe like twice a month at the most, and that's really pushing it. And so I usually just wear, you know, like comfy pants and t-shirts. So, I mean, most of those still fit me, but I was going to dig through my stuff and, you know, try to give y'all something to laugh at and with the pre-pregnancy clothes challenge. So that's on my to-do list. I've also been asked about the baby mama dance. I did not know that was the thing. Me and my husband and my kids watched a couple of those videos, and I cracked up. Like, I almost peed myself. So I think we're going to give that a try. I don't know if, I'm thinking my husband is going to do it with me. But yeah, I don't even know like what song that is or whatever, but I tried to look that up. But I know my husband, he'll be able to find it. He's like a computer guy. So we'll find that, and I really want to do that when I get a little bit closer to my due date. That way I'm real big and can give y'all a really good laugh. I think it'll be funnier like the larger I am, and maybe have my kids in there with us. What else? Oh, I was gonna ask you guys if y'all would be interested in seeing vlogs, because I really enjoy doing the vlogs, but the closer I get to my due date, if y'all would want to see, you know, more vlogs leading up to that, like maybe at 38 weeks or something like that, or, you know, once I'm considered full term and, you know, she could be coming anytime soon, if y'all would want to see vlogs. And then, yeah, if you do like that idea, please let me know in the comments. I just want to give y'all what you want to see, and if that's something you'd be interested in, just let me know in the comments. I would like to tell y'all that I'm going to be doing a 500 subscriber giveaway. Right now, what I have in mind is, my Mom Life t-shirt. You can go to momlifeblog.com. That's my new website that I've been working on. So you should go check that out. And yeah, you can take a look at the t-shirt there. And I've ordered me one, so I'll be wearing that soon so I can show it off for you. I don't know if we'll throw in anything else. I'll probably throw in something else. I just haven't got anything final. I need to figure out what exactly I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. But I'll make a video about that. But I just thought I'd give you a heads up about that. So if you're subscribed, you'll have a chance for a Mom Life t-shirt and whatever else I'm going to give away. So hopefully I can just not be sick. The stomach cramps and, throwing up and all that, it's just been awful. And, I'm a mom of 3 and I still have to take care of a bunch of kids and get everything done. I just feel like I've been so distracted from, my children because I've been sick, and, the things I want to do, and, getting prepared for my pregnancy, and, even from my husband. I feel like me and him didn't have a good week. We weren't really getting along great, but now that's better, Another pregnancy symptom, like my sex drive, is definitely increased, which is good because, we only have 6 weeks left to go, so we need to try to get it in as much as we can before we have to go without it. And that also helps induce labor, so we'll be seeing if that works again. That's kind of, a fun thing to do. When you're like, okay, I'm past my due date, because usually I go 41 weeks, so I can't wait to see, how it's going to happen, and not have the pressure of being on someone's time schedule. A downfall about going to a birth center, and having a midwife, they can only let you go so far. I think after, 41 weeks, if you haven't had your baby, or 42 weeks or whatever, then they can't see you anymore. They have to transfer you to a hospital, so you're just always on somebody's time schedule. And I am going to be so relieved not to have to worry about it and just let Molly come when she's ready. But speaking of Molly, she's moving around. I'm going to try to get some of her movements on video for you, which she is doing it now. I am hungry. I think she is too. She has the hiccups all the time. But I'm going to go ahead and let y'all see my belly. My belly has definitely dropped. I don't know if it's because, it's the lightning or her dropping, or if it's just because her weight has increased so much, and I have the muscle separation, so, I do carry my babies a lot lower. But I'm going to let you see her. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, and tell me in the comments below if you would like to see vlogs closer to my due date leading up to the birth. See ya!